Hello everyone and welcome to the next mini tutorial here on Ducttapestuff. In this mini tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a holder for your x-acto knives. This is a tutorial that was requested a while back, so I thought that I'd crank that out today in a mini tutorial. Before we get started here, there is one birthday today, so happy birthday one beatbox, and hopefully you enjoy this tutorial. So basically for this tutorial I thought I'd use, I get a chance to use my extra wide duct tape that is made by Duct brand. So obviously the measurements are going to be a little bit different because, well, I'm using the extra wide duct tape, but I will be telling you the dimensions if you're just using your regular size duct tape. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my first two giant pieces here. Now each of these pieces is cut out to 5 inches in length. So 5 inches long is what you're going to be doing. I'm going to stick those two together just like that. Take my third one here and I'll apply it probably about 1/4 of an inch right there. Make sure that'll work. Well, actually maybe a little bit more, or a little bit less, I guess I should say. Because basically I definitely want this whole piece to be a little bit longer than the length of the x-acto knife blade here. So I'll overlap by a little less. Okay, that should be looking pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the whole thing, flip it over, and I'm going to cover up the rest of the sticky side down here on the bottom. Okay, so that's basically what I did for my 4 giant pieces here. Now basically if you're doing this for your regular size pieces of duct tape, you're each going to cut out a whole bunch of strips that are 5 inches long, as you can see right down there, and you're going to apply them so that you have a sheet of tape that's about, let's say about 6 inches wide, and then that'll give you enough room for your x-acto knife blade. So do that step now. If you're using your regular size tape, you're just going to cut a whole bunch of strips until you're able to apply them back and forth until you get that total width of 6 inches. So you do that now. Okay, so after I have my giant piece up there, the next thing I did was cut out 2 strips of tape that are about 4 inches long. And I'm back to using my regular size duct tape here. Just stick those two 4-inch strips right on top of each other, just like that. And then basically what I do is I'm going to trim off, I'd say about 1/2 an inch or so. Maybe a little less than 1/2 an inch. Just like that. So you can trim that off. And basically what I'm going to do is line it up here right on the side. And then what I did is I took another 4-inch strip and I cut it in half, so I have these 2 pieces here. That'll just allow you to save a little bit of tape. So I got one there, one there. I'm going to connect this piece here on the side. Just flip the whole thing over. Make sure it doesn't shift when you flip it over. And then fold this piece around and stick it down on the back, just like that. Nothing too complicated here. Next thing I'm going to do is actually take my x-acto knife here, and I'm going to slide it into where it's supposed to go. And this will give me a little bit of idea of just, how much to stick this piece down here on the side. So you're going to take your other strip here, make sure it's good and tight on there, and I'm going to stick this piece down just like that. For the bottom here, just take one small piece, stick it on the bottom, obviously just like this, flip the whole thing over, wrap it on the side, and then obviously just close it up right here on the bottom, just like that. So basically there you have your x-acto knife holder. If you want to repeat this process and make a whole bunch of more holders, you just repeat the same steps, so you have a whole bunch of holsters for all your x-acto knives that would fan out like this. And then basically, you just fold it here just like this, and then if you have all your x-acto knives in there, they're all in the same spot and they're nice and neatly organized. So that's a great little thing to make. It's a fairly simple device, and you can just just throw all your x-acto knives in there so that they don't get all scattered all over your workstation. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this mini tutorial, and I will see you guys next time. So check out some of my other duct tape videos and subscribe if you want to. Take care.